In this video, I'm going to talk about stress and a hormone called cortisol, often referred to as the stress hormone. I want to highlight something very important, something I believe many people are unaware of, despite following a healthy lifestyle. I've often noticed that even people who eat well, take supplements, and exercise regularly still struggle to get out of the fight or flight mode. Let's break this down. The flight part of this mode is tied to fear, worry about something going wrong. The fight part, on the other hand, is more emotional, linked to anger and frustration. During this state, hormones like cortisol and adrenaline spike, and when the body stays in this mode too long, it becomes harmful. Prolonged stress can shrink the brain's gray matter, reduce the size of the thymus gland, which plays a crucial role in managing T cells, an important part of your immune system, and ultimately weaken immunity. Muscles may begin to waste, testosterone levels may drop, and even worse, the body starts converting its own proteins into sugar for energy. This happens because the brain signals that there's a threat outside and that the body needs quick fuel, which is glucose. So essentially, the body begins to break itself down to get that fuel. Blood sugar rises, even if you're not eating sugar. Stress also disrupts digestion by reducing stomach acid and pancreatic enzymes. This can lead to problems like acid reflux, bloating, or even ulcers. Stress lowers bile production too, making it harder to digest fats. It slows down peristalsis, the natural movement of the colon, leading to constipation. It also affects sleep. So, while everything else in your routine may be healthy, unmanaged stress continues to silently damage your health. The reality is that humans haven't fully evolved to deal with chronic stress. We haven't yet developed strong stress management habits. Most of us focus more on the one bad thing that happened during the day, rather than the many good things. Especially at night, our minds tend to overthink problems instead of solving them. While problem solving is good, there's a difference between working on a solution and simply worrying. This excessive worrying, called anxiety, doesn't solve anything. It puts us in a state of indecision where we're stuck in thoughts but not taking action. Unfortunately, our subconscious mind is also wired to fixate on certain thoughts. This often leads to analysis paralysis, where we overanalyze and end up mentally exhausted. Even during leisure time or vacations, our minds remain occupied with worries, either about work or other personal concerns. It's important to understand how our reaction to external stressors can become more damaging than the stress itself. Chronic stress can lead to inflammation, trigger diseases, and even reactivate dormant viruses in the body because the immune system becomes weakened. Now, let me share an interesting finding with you. There was a study conducted on people engaged in creative arts. About 39 participants took part in 45 minutes of creative activity, like jewelry making, photography, pottery, painting, or drawing. Their cortisol levels were tested before and after the activity. The results were fascinating. There was a significant drop in cortisol levels after just 45 minutes of artistic engagement. Personally, I've noticed this too. When I'm fully focused on making YouTube videos or involved in a creative task, my stress levels go down. My attention shifts completely to that activity. Interestingly, I've also seen people try exercise, deep breathing, or meditation to reduce stress. While those techniques help, they don't always work when the mind is highly agitated. But when someone is absorbed in a meaningful hobby or side activity, the relief is often more noticeable. That's it for today's video. Take care of yourself and see you in the next one.